sip on the yak, you gon' be mad nice. Get your drink on, get your Mac on, sip your Tanqueray, Alizé, Heineken. No need to have fights, get your act right. Once you sip on the yak, you gon' be mad nice. Get your drink on, get your Mac on, sip your Tanqueray, Alizé, Heineken.
Yo, what up, my homie OG? This is the chick sitting at the bar right now. She was sticking you up like a damn vulture. No, she's not a freak show. Put down your drink, go talk to her. No, she got us in the back like a big truck. Oh, and if she want more, you can give us some more, like 1 and 2 and 4. Let's go. Fiesta, forever, tonight we're taking over. Ride with me, ride with me. Come on and ride with me. Fiesta, forever, tonight we're taking over. Ride with me, ride with me. Come on and ride with me. Shake your body, rock your body, shake your body, show me your body now. Shake your body, rock your body, shake your body, show me your body now. Shake your body, your booty. Shake your booty, your booty. Shake your booty, your booty. Shake your booty, show me your booty now.
She got a big booty.
Let's go.
Yeah,
What?
TV
That's right.
and profile.
You see us, nigga. We here right now, nigga.
It's like,
What it's like, nigga? What?
I'm ducking from the preacher, but rushing to the divas. My man stuck in the heater, somebody gon' get it. So much is going wrong, we all need direction. Hand on Hell's Gate, but I ain't even sweating. I wanna feel life, I know it's limitations. I'ma do me, though I'm surrounded by hatred. Gotta keep moving, and nothing gon' stop me. I'ma live and not a thing gon' drop me.
Started off making deals with the devil. Selling drugs just wasn't enough. For a young buck like me, got more action packed tucked in my jacket for any one of you punks that act up. Back a nigga up, face off, big heat, take his face off. We off to another state with hate. See, yo niggas respect you, but if my guns point your way, they disrespect you. How could I let you get away with gunplay when my past already fucked up? My present future for a nigga today. These days I don't give a rat's ass about these cops and judges. Married to the streets, kid, that's why I trusted my uncle. Just mad cause I won't go fight for America. I feel I'm better off selling drugs in America. He don't understand the plan that I'm reprogramming. I got more timing on my hands than every clock that tick-tock.
It's all life. It's all right. It's all life. It's all right.
You know me, dirty early, smoking.
Figured out how to load all my music into
Join my fucking Instagram.
yeah.
Hurry up before people stop watching. What's up, Tanner?
Order, what's your name again on there? No, I was playing. I found Keenan. His name is Jerome. Last name is Floyd. I get him real annoyed.
Would you? God damn it! You take forever.
I know, man. I was trying to figure this shit out. Thankfully, my backup Facebook page we can stream live, so we don't have to do any fancy shit this coming Sunday. You know, so that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing. Let me turn this bullshit down. Damn, I hate this shit. I don't want the audio to fucking bleed. Let me see something. All right, cool. We good. We live. How does Joe Rogan start? And we're live.
I've never watched Joe Rogan's stuff from the beginning.
Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. for you.
I tried watching Joe Rogan's special the other day. I can't watch his stand-up.
You don't like his stand-up?
No, for some reason. You gotta come back on my live though, because you
Oh shit. Oh yeah, no, my bad. Oh fuck.
Yeah, all your shit's
I'm on my Teddy Riley right now, yo.
Yeah, all your shit's bogus.
He said, I apologize, people. We're having some technical difficulties. This is really sad situation. Oh yeah, I just requested you right there. Let me see I got enough battery power to do this shit. All right, we back. Sorry about that. My apologies.
I won't broadcast it to my live, but I don't have that option. It looks like.
What from your Zoom?
Yeah, my Zoom doesn't.
No, you can't do it simultaneously. But I got it going. I got it going live on my page. So all you have to do is make sure that yours is open, and then start a watch party on yours.
All right, how do I start a watch party on this?
It'll say it'll like when you see the video, you'll see the purple icon that says watch together with friends or with a group. At the bottom,
I don't see that.
like when you see the video, you'll see the purple. How could you not? It's right there. Watch together with friends or.
I'm looking at the video.
Is your page open though? Is it open, or is it you gotta make it public? That's part of it too.
Yeah, it's public, man. I fucking hate this.
Let me bring it to you in the right.
Yeah,
way.
it's public. It's public.
Or you could just
watch together with friends. All right, I see
it.
Yeah.
Start. Once you start that, then you can just add. I can see me. I can't add nobody to the shit at all.
Start. All right. So watch party. Impromptu.
I couldn't. It's funny. I couldn't. I can't do nothing with this page, but with my backup, I was able to share it to my main page. So we still cooking with grease and gas.
Still cooking with grease, son.
Yeah. It just took a second, to figure it out. I just gotta watch what I say, man, on Facebook. You say the wrong shit, especially if you racially bash or say something racist against white people, your shit will get blocked.
Oh, it's not racist. It's not racist to say shit. It's not racist to say shit about white people. It's not. But
let's
be real.
I'm just telling you, like, the way the algorithm interpreted it, because I said Candace Owens is a white dick sucking coon bedwench bitch. So, because somebody compared me to Candace Owens because I said that the Derek Chauvin, his mugshot face doesn't look like him in the fucking in the murder video. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we can bring that up. We can bring that up right now. That's actually something good to talk about.
I mean, to be honest with you, I can't stand Candace Owens.
Yeah.
To me, Candace Owens is literally one of the most dangerous people with a YouTube account right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. And she's the person that she always like goes against Negroes, black folks, like in general. It's like, well,
when you hang out with white people and they be saying the N-word and stuff, yeah. And you're like, yo, why the fuck you saying the N-word? And then they say, because my black friend said I could.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Candace Owens is that black girl.
Yep.
And she's literally what makes her so dangerous is that there's racists that use her as an excuse for their bigotry. Like they use her as a reason because they say, well, look, she's black and she says it. So that means
as if she's like, yeah, like as if she's a spokesperson for black people. All I said, now you see this picture right here. All I said was those two dudes don't look alike. They don't.
Well,
that's
the
all I said.
Mugshot, the picture squished.
Right. I just said it doesn't look. It just looks funny. And then the funny thing is, they have like they show like the mugshot of all four of the criminals or whatever, the cop criminals, and like none of them like in the video look anything like the mugshots. Somebody called it like they said it was like a Tyler Perry backup actors or some shit, like a poor casting call.
Well, first of all, Tyler Perry don't have no black people, no white people in his movies, except Eugene Levy.
I'm surprised he don't get Gary Owen in his movies.
Wait, was it Gary Owen in a Tyler Perry movie?
He was definitely in the Will Packard movie.
Gary Owens.
But this me making a post about this picture right here. This is what got my main page blocked for another 2 days because somebody, my boy, one of my comedian buddies who I inspired to do comedy.
Stop saying that.
You can ask him. He's
no. The only reason you inspire people to do comedy is because when people see you, they're like, "Oh, this shit is easy." I'm gonna do this.
I'll put it this way: I convinced him. It was a contest. They do a weekly contest at this place called Black Bear in Windsor Lock. No, I'm sorry, the Black Board Cafe in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. And then he was just watching. You know, he was with his black girlfriend. She's fine as hell, or whatever. And then he was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about doing comedy, whatever." So I was like, "Yo, just go up there and just give it a shot." He said he was writing jokes for a while, and his shit was tough. I saw him win a couple contests. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has a skill in him, but some white folks are just extra sensitive when it comes to black issues, like you know what I'm saying. And if you slightly go against like the whatever like most black folks agree with, you know what I mean? They're just extra passionate about that shit. I remember one time I said that Lupita Nyong'o looks like the dude from Get Out, and she looks like Bud from the Cosby Show. And this one white chick that only fucks black dudes basically just berated me and called me gay and all kinds of and broke.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say you are because Lupita is beautiful.
No, she looks like Bud from the Cosby Show.
No, fuck you.
You want to see it? She looks like you know what? She looks like a dude.
Show me a picture of Lupita. Show me a picture of Lupita right now.
And the funny thing was, she was in what was the movie? Yeah, they look just alike. Jesus Christ. There's no denying this shit, man. She was in oh man, this is a video. I right there. But that's not a good video. That's not a good one. That's not a good one.
No, because they look nothing alike.
Right here, yes, they do.
Lupita's beautiful.
I'm saying listen, he could be a handsome man. I just said they look alike. Them motherfuckers.
You mean look alike as maybe they might be siblings?
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Look at this, man. You can't tell me they don't look alike.
They're both black and have tears coming out of their eyes.
And they got big eyeballs.
Man, you a clown.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that when I said that the white chick just felt it was necessary to call me all kinds of names and all this crazy, when I clearly was just making a joke. You know what I'm saying?
A bogus joke, a bogus ass.
But she one of them white chicks that use the N-word. Like, nigga, please. Like, she one of them types.
Oh, well, first of all, fuck her. But also, fuck you, too.
See, I'm trying to confuse your mind, man.
No. Ain't no confusion. There ain't no confusion. Fuck her, but also fuck you for saying that, Lupita. Let me share my screen. Stop sharing.
She looks like that dude. Look at him.
First of all, stop fucking sharing the screen and give me the ability to share my screen.
How can I do that? I don't know how to do that.
Make me a co-host.
Where security?
Yeah, security and allow me to share.
And enable room rating, share screen, allow participants. All right, there you go. You good. You're good to go.
Yeah, first of all.
Yo, why you so militant, man? I don't think everybody that's black look good, man. You don't either. I see your track.
Yeah, but Lupita's not one of them.
I never said she was ugly, but you're totally missing the point. What are you looking for? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna show you what. Hold on.
You're
I should have had it ready, but
yeah, you suck ass.
But my computer's kind of slow.
See, my boy Giannis said she does look like Bud. I'm having flashbacks.
Who the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck said that?
My boy Giannis Anton.
Man, fuck that. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, not every black woman look good, dude.
I mean, not every person looks good.
I know, especially you.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't say I looked good.
You gotta hit the barbershop, B. Your beard is scraggly, man. You almost look like a grown man.
Oh my goodness! Look at
No,
this.
she's not bad looking at all. You know what it is for me? I just like my girls like a little thicker. That's all. She's just bony for me, man. But in the face, she looks beautiful.
She got fat ass and all that stuff.
If she had a body like put Serena's body on her, then she's the perfect woman. Serena looks like a Clydesdale horse in her face, in her body and her face, both.
Yo, look at this. Yo.
No, she's right. She's right. I think she only date white dudes too, though, right? Don't she got a white dude?
She might be bi. No, she dates black dudes. Yeah, she dates black dudes. Look at this. It's delicious.
She don't got no titties, man.
This deliciousness right here.
Yeah, she look good. She all right. She's straight. Not my first option when I blow up on Hollywood, but she's straight.
No, you wish you could get Lupita Nyong'o.
Huh? I can't even get an ugly Hollywood chick. That ain't saying much. I'm just a broke, dusty dude trying to find my way in this universe.
Yeah, you're right. Not all black women are sexy. I'm responding to someone on Instagram. Not all black women are sexy. Not all people in general are sexy. I mean, there's not a lot of sexy people.
Yeah, he says, but as black men, they expect us to think all black women. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's like we're not allowed to have an opinion, man.
Yeah, you know but Lupita's not one of them.
Yo,
let's just put it that way.
It's like you're not in a black community. Sometimes it seems like you're not truly a revolutionary unless your wife looked like Florida Evans from Good Times. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Can I be a revolutionary with a wife that looks like Halle Berry? Or fucking AJ Johnson?
I don't think anybody said that. I don't think anybody said that. All the revolutionary women that I know, all the revolutionary women I know are fine.
No. Listen, I'm saying like for people, the perception is from what I've seen from pro-black people, if your wife ain't obese, you know what I'm saying, it looking like Florida from Good Times with nappy short hair, then you ain't about the revolution. Your wife is attractive, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way to respect. She got to look like Weezy.
You're hanging out with some bogus friends.
I'm just telling you what I see on social media. That's all.
Oh yeah, you need to get rid.
As soon as you got a chick that's attractive or she's red bone or she doesn't fit the status quo of like a Harriet Tubman like face, then you're not about the cause, and that's bullshit.
You need to get rid of those friends. You need to get rid of those friends on your Facebook because
And this is one thing too, like, how come black folks is always overly concerned about who the next nigga fucking? That's a problem.
I mean, I think a lot of people are worried about who's a lot of people,
but I feel like, since it's society-wise, since we have so many things that we got to fight for and achieve, you know what I mean, and so many things to worry about. That's like the least thing to worry about, who you fucking. Like, did you know that there's like this movement on Twitter and shit that of a group of black women and men that don't want to support George Floyd because he was engaged to a white woman? Like they go, I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. I heard the videos. They're going hard on him. This lady named Cynthia G. She's like, she has this bullshit ass weave. Like Tommy Sotomayor calls her synthetic G because she got a bullshit ass weave. And all she does is talk shit about dusty black males and beta males and shit like that.
Hey, what's her name?
Cynthia G. Cynthia G.
I don't know who that is.
But anyway, she's like, and George Floyd, he was the type of, like, she acting like she knew him. He was the type of guy that would parade around his white woman because he was engaged to a white woman, so we shouldn't support him. And I'm like, you stupid ass bitch. Even if he did any of that, which he didn't, but even if he did, it's about right and it's about wrong, man. Even if because they like to bring up George Floyd's rap sheet and stuff like that. And he went through some things, through some pretty bad things, but he was trying to change his life. But despite all that, I forget the quote, but it says like you can judge a society based on how they treat their lowest of people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if they treat the lowest of people bad, they can potentially treat everybody bad, you and me. But if the people that are on a quote unquote bottom denominator get a fair shake, that means everybody gets a fair shake. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, let's put it this way. This is one of the reasons why it's such a and this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. But this is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons why it's important to Black women who Black men date. And this is just my opinion, okay? This is just my opinion. This is not factual, but these are just things that I've noticed. I have seen a lot of beautiful Black women that are smart and are professional that are single, right? Like you go out and you go to a bar, you go to the grocery store, and you see a beautiful sister who has her shit together, and she's walking around by herself, or she's at the bar by herself. You know what I mean? And then you walk outside and there's a handsome brother with a white woman, with a white girl that can't even stand, that doesn't even hold a candle to the black woman. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes what happens is, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. You can say maybe it's jealousy, maybe it's etc. But it gets to a point where you say, okay, I'm doing everything I can to be a good mate, right? Mm-hmm. But this person is doing the bare minimum and they're getting all the reward. Like for example, let's say you've been training to play basketball all your life, right? You've been training to play basketball all your life, and all of a sudden you're at the tryouts and you're trying your hardest, but you keep getting rejected. Mm-hmm. And then one dude that started playing basketball yesterday, his form's not that good. You know, he doesn't know how to shoot. He makes shots every once in a while, but he's easy to get along with.
Right.
And then they're like, you know what? I want this guy on my team. I like him. He's easy to get along with. How would you feel? You're like, fuck this dude. Like, I've been playing basketball all my life. I've been training. I've changed my diet. I've sacrificed things. I've done this. And you gonna put this nigga on your team because you like him? Because he's easy to talk to? So what ends up happening is, I think that as far as like Black men and Black women are concerned, I think that the standards of for us, as far as dating is concerned, is ridiculously higher than other people. And like I said, I have friends that only date white women. And mm-hmm. when they talk about dating white women, they have conversations where they say, well, I don't like Black women because Black women are loud, because they're ghetto, they have kids, they have this, they have that, they have this. But then you see the white woman they're with, and the white woman ain't shit. She ain't shit. She don't do nothing. She don't have any hobbies. She's not interesting. She's not hot. Mm-hmm. And she might be crazy. She might be on drugs. She might be schizophrenic. And it's like, you mean you'll put up with a crazy white chick instead of a sassy Black woman? That's it. That's all it is. You don't want to put up with a Black woman with an attitude, but you'll put up with a crazy white chick whose parents are racist.
My thing is this, man. I think it's just such a waste of time to be concerned about somebody that has no interest in you. It's such a way, like you can't debate your way into love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Hey, if the person, like, you know, like I'll give it a who Serena Williams. Say I was in love with Serena Williams, but she only fuck with white dudes or whatever.
Well, like, now she only fucks with white dudes.
Well, she got a white. I'm just using her as an example. Just Doja Cat. Okay, Doja Cat. That's an example. That cool ass bitch. But somebody like her, why should I care? She don't like black dudes, so why should I care? I feel like our energy is into people that aren't into us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just speaking generally. I don't mean you and me or anything like that. I just think like with our community, a lot of times like the sisters, and it's all over Twitter. Like as soon as like a prominent black brother dates a white chick or that's his preference, well fuck him, he's a self-hater, blah blah blah. We should cancel him. I'm like, he's not interested in you. And then here's another thing. Let's say he does like black sisters, right? He likes the sisters, so he chooses one. They'll find something to complain about her. Oh, she too light skinned. Oh, she too dark. Her hair too short. Or her shoes is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They're not mad that they're not mad he's dating like outside the race. They just mad that he's not dating them.
Well, I think sometimes too, I think we make it hard on ourselves as well. I do. I really do think that we make it hard on ourselves. We're as a community, generally speaking, we're very hurt. So I think I think we're more petty than other communities when it comes to the small things. Because like, for example, love has to do more with love is like dating and marriage and stuff. That's really when you that's where the strength of the community comes from. Right. But generally speaking, like nowadays, people aren't really getting married in general. People aren't really getting married in general. People aren't really having that many, good relationships that much nowadays in general, generally speaking. So, and at the same time, there's a lot of statistics that says stuff like, like Asian men and black women are like the lowest common denominators of people that are actually having like fulfilling relationships or being taken seriously and all that stuff. And to be honest with you, I've talked to sisters who have gone on dates with white men and black men. And this is just like here in California. I've heard plenty of black women say, every time I go out with like a white dude, he'll say, "You're pretty for a black chick." Every time I go out with a black dude is like, I don't normally go out with dark-skinned chicks or light-skinned chicks, but you're cute or whatever. So it's like, for some reason, complexion of the skin is important to people.
It's fucking stupid, man.
So much so that you'll go on a date with the person and you'll mention, "Oh, by the way, I don't normally date black bitches, but you're one of the good ones." Like, who? Like, what?
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know what I mean? It's like if you like a person to like because you like them, then that's what it should be about. But people care so much about skin color. And it also is, and like I said, a lot of sisters are hurt because a lot of sisters work hard to be good people.
Right.
And people the stereotype is, and people don't give a fuck. And then you have a white girl that just is there. And she gets all the love, not only from brothers, but the entire world like cares about this white chick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The entire world has given this white chick the benefit of the doubt. And you know whose fault it is?
Who's that?
Disney's. Fucking Disney's fault that all these white chicks are getting the benefit of the doubt. Because all their movies... Because do you watch Disney cartoons?
I used to.
If you watch Disney cartoons, those Disney princesses don't do shit. They don't do shit. All Snow White does is she's in the house with the 7 dwarfs. She's making pies, and some witch comes and she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take this from strangers and put it in my mouth." Then she gets passed out, and then the only way
sounds like a porno.
The only worth that she has is a prince kisses her, and all of a sudden she's his. Sleeping Beauty, the same thing. Cinderella,
same concept,
the same thing. All their purpose is just to be in the kitchen and fucking get married to princes. That's it. And I know what as some of you Disney nuts are thinking. You're saying, look, that's not, what about Elsa from Frozen? She's a strong, independent woman. Yes, she is, but she's also a lesbian. So now we know what Disney thinks about white chicks. All the other women of color with the princesses of color on Disney, they all have like Tiana, the black princess. Her aspiration was to open a restaurant. I think that's kind of fucked up, but at least she was doing something else. She didn't need no man because she was opening up her own restaurant.
She was strong. She was a strong black princess.
Mulan went and fought the Huns. She went and fought,
I didn't watch none of this shit, but I know
Genghis Khan.
I'm familiar with what you're talking about, but I ain't watched none of this shit.
But all the white Disney princesses all just like stand there and they're just like, oh, I want to get married.
That's what
and
they're
then,
supposed to do. They're supposed to just have babies, man. Like,
yeah, even the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid was willing to give
I
up
just
her
thought about
voice
something, yo.
For some dick.
I just realized something. When you like a princess or like a high like royal woman, like you got people to cook for you, you got people to clean for you and raise the baby. Your job literally is to get fucked, and that's it. Not even take care of the babies.
Your job is just to stand there. That's it.
I just thought about it. Like a princess has no, like if a princess has a prince or a queen has a king, her job is literally just to be like a sexual release for him. That's it. His comforter. Keep him comforted. She don't gotta take care of no kids. She don't gotta read no stories. She don't gotta cook no meals. They got people for they got the jester, the maid, the valet.
Yeah, all you do is stand there.
All you do is just like a kept woman.
Stand there and wait.
You know what? Do you think that's why like a lot of those guys during those times, like those king days, had like a lot of concubines? Because it'll get pretty boring if your chick that was her only purpose, just to get smashed and not do nothing else and just have the baby and do nothing else and just stand there and look pretty.
They have plenty. Like,
so you want to have a whole.
If you ever watch like the Tudors and stuff, you'll see a lot of like King Arthur or whatever. He had like a bunch of different women, and he would like choose a woman. He'd be like, oh, I need a boy to be my heir, and he'll like just choose like a woman and be like, okay, you're gonna have my son now. And all the women were like, yes, king.
It must be nice, man. I almost had power like that years ago in my young, handsome days. Now they just look at me like I'm a leper.
No, now Mo is like, you will bear the seed of my loins.
Man, I'm about to buy a hoe, man. Eventually, I'm gonna just have to put up that $200.
Man,
keep it moving, man.
If any woman is watching this, that you ain't never gonna get no pussy.
Oh, yes, I will. Everybody got a price. What did Ted DiBiase say from the $1 Million Man and Wrestler? Everyone has a price. Sometimes sometimes you just want to, you might as well give the money up front. Like, Keenan, if you meet a nice chick tonight or tomorrow or whatever, you're going to take her out for a couple drinks, hang out with her, you know what I'm saying? A couple weeks time, you're going to spend at least $150 over a situation where you was just trying to smash. You might as well give her the $150 up front, tell her to bend over, put hot honey on her booty cheeks, and be as you please.
I take my women out for coffee dates.
Them coffee dates add up, bro.
No, I mean it's only one or two.
So you give me yourself a $30 maximum.
No, $30 maximum. Shit, I will spend $7.
So between 2 dates, but you got to figure when you go on a date, the guys never calculate this. Not only are you spending money on her, you're spending money on yourself that you didn't anticipate spending. So you have to include that as well. Because if not for her, you wouldn't spend that money on you. Well, so that's $7 for her, $7 for you. That's $14. Then you go on another date. That's $28. You had $30 still. Look, in your endeavor.
No first date should be more than $11. No first date should be more than $11. And if you can get booty cheeks within that first date, you are a G, son. You are a G, son. But you have to make sure that when you lay down pipe, the pipe has to be good. This
gotta be crazy.
This is the key. You spend $11 on the date, but when you lay down pipe, you gotta make sure it's good because then she's gonna get addicted to the pipe.
Yeah, I think I missed out on a lot of my women. Like I said, I've been with a lot, but a lot of people don't call me back because I think my pipe game is trash. I gotta work on that shit, man.
Yep. That's what that means.
I got to work on that. Everybody knows, you know, I'm a porno addict, and that really hurts. That hampers you. You understand what I'm saying?
You're a what? You're a what addict?
A porn addict. So that hampers you. And I break it down. It's like this, man. You know what I'm saying? As guys, we never know when we're gonna have sex. We don't know. If we had it like that, we can get it like whenever. Women can pretty much have sex whenever they feel like it. So since you don't know, you still want to get a release. So you watch your porn, you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I done binged on some porn for a couple hours, and then all of a sudden the chick I've been trying to hit up for the last 6 months, finally, yeah, I want you to come through and smash. I done depleted myself, but at the same time, I still want to give it a shot. But in my younger days, I could pull it off. In my older days, and you got to use condom. It's just not. So
you're saying that your dick is like a musket?
Yeah, man.
It's a one shot musket, and you gotta reload. It takes time to reload.
It doesn't. It's not even that it takes time to reload. It's just. If I'm watching all this crazy stuff or whatever, it just won't get the full strength. I think the better word for it is it's not a musket, but it's like a 22. It's like a small gun.
Or, at 22, you have to shoot point blank.
It's a revolver. You know, it's a revolver with not that many bullets. So I gotta reload it. And if I done shot 5 or 6 bullets, and then all of a sudden you want me to come to the gunfight, but I got no bullets up, I gotta find some. You know, you get what I'm trying to say. It's like this. It's another analogy, right? Like if this chick been promising to cook me food forever. I know she's a wonderful chef, but she never tells me when she's gonna cook me dinner. And then one day I'm at the Golden Corral, I eat at the buffet and shit, and she's like, "Yo, I made my famous quiche come through," and I'm like, "Damn, I always want to taste this girl's cooking. I'm full, but I'm still trying to force myself. I don't have an appetite, but I still force myself. You know, you understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell you, ladies, when you're dealing with older men like myself, if you want the best sexual experience that you could ever have in your life, tell that man exactly what he's going to get it. Give him at least a 2-day window. Be like, baby, like today's Friday. We going to hook up Sunday, 8 p.m., be ready. I got 2 days, right? So I'm drinking pineapple juice. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking ginseng. I ain't touching myself. I'm going blackout with the porn. I'm not looking at nothing. So once we get to that point, I'm ready for the buffet.
Yeah, well, like, first of all, if you're eating at Golden Corral, you're the problem, not her.
Well, yeah, listen, don't stray away from my analogy. You know what I mean? It's just like if your mother, you grew up Jehovah's Witness, so
you're eating trash, and then you're like, oh wait, I need to like.
Oh, you can say Ruth Chris, whatever. But like you grew up Jehovah's Witness, so you never
ain't eat at no Ruth Chris. Stop fucking.
Listen.
Anyway, go ahead.
You never as a Jehovah's Witness growing up, you never did Thanksgiving, but I'm sure I know Jehovah's Witnesses, even though they didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, they still would cook a big meal around that time.
Yeah, because turkeys were cheap as shit.
Right. So if you knew your mom was making the big turkey dinner with the macaroni and cheese, the collard greens, all that good shit, if you knew that was coming, you would not spoil your appetite before that, correct? Because you want to be as hungry as possible to enjoy as much food as possible.
Enjoy that turkey.
Yeah, the same thing with sexual activities when you get older. It's like when I know I'm gonna get it, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not doing nothing. I ain't touching nobody. I'm not doing shit because I want to be ready. It sucks as an older man that I have to do that, but it is what it is.
I mean, there's something wrong with having appointments. I agree with that. Having an appointment. I have appointments.
You feel me? So you ready?
I have appointments. I do. I have appointments, and sometimes I break them. But I have girls that hit me up on Monday, and they be like, "Okay, I would like to have sexual relations. What day are you available?" And I said, "You know what? Let me look at my agenda book for a second."
You said, "Let me look at my Holodex."
I'm like, let me look at my.
That's dope. Like women just love being spontaneous. But I'm trying to tell you, they can have so much better experiences if they say when. It only got to be from a sexual, getting old type situation. It could be, you could just be like, you know what I'm saying? You need to take a shower or some shit like that. Or you just wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Or you was on your way to do something else, and all of a sudden she randomly hits you up like she wants something. Like, no. But you know what? If you're not available, somebody else is going to be ready. Like, it must be nice to be a woman, to be able to have that much power to get like sexually like pleased whenever the hell you felt like it. That's some powerful ass shit, yo.
I don't know. You just gotta be good at it.
You gotta be good at it, and you gotta be a woman.
No, I mean, as far as a dude is concerned, you just gotta be good at it.
You gotta be good at it. Yeah, you gotta
learn how. You gotta learn how to sweet talk her. You gotta know how to sweet talk her. You gotta know how to make her feel good about herself. Be good at the foreplay. Look, I don't last that long, so I eat mad about pussy. I at least make her come once before I.
Oh yeah, that's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. I don't think it's not even about lasting long. It's about being able to recover. It's about the refractory period. That's what it's about.
Do you get stomach cramps while you're fucking?
Yo, I get like cramps on my my thighs, yo.
Oh man, that sounds
every time, yo.
That sounds like a sports
that means
injury.
I'm out of shape. Yeah, I'm out of shape. Like both, like near my like my booty cheeks, like my thigh area. It always locks up on me. Always, man. Always.
Yeah, you better do some jogging or something.
I need some more potassium, man. I gotta drink some water.
You need to become a vegan or something.
Yeah, something. I'm about to start working out. You know one of the reasons why I don't work out? It's the stupidest reason in the world. Because I hate having to take multiple showers in one day.
Oh no, I love showers. Showers is my favorite thing.
I love it, but it's just like when after I take a shower, I'm done. I don't want to do shit else. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like, how can I work out, and still just take one shower? And I figured it out. Like when I finish, I gotta work out right after I finish work. That's the only way it'll work out.
Yeah, work out. Definitely work out. At least look like.
Because 2 showers a day, that's 2 pairs of underwear. That's 14 pairs of underwear a week. You need mad draws, yo.
I guess you better start doing laundry.
I know I do all the time. I mean, but that's not the issue. It's just, you know what I'm saying. Once I take the shower, I'm just done. Like say if I showered and then I worked out and then I got to take a shower again. That seems like the biggest waste of time for me, man.
I don't know. I take a shower every time I take a shit. So.
But you don't have to. You didn't shit all over your whole body. All you gotta do is like
no, but
you gotta just
it's clean.
That's stupid.
No, it's
that's
not.
dumb. Yes, it is. You don't gotta. All you need is a washcloth and just clean your booty area.
Look, I have enough money to be able to pay for water, so
I remember when my homeboys back in high school was like, yo, every time I shit, I take a shower, and I'm thinking to myself, unless you like shit all over your body, like your head is not getting dirty. If your head is getting dirty while you're taking a doo-doo, there's something wrong with you, man.
Nobody's head is getting dirty while they're taking a doo-doo. Nobody. It's just because you know what happens? You know why your balls stink?
Yeah.
You know why your balls stink?
Why is that?
Because
doo-doo fumes?
The must and juices that come from your ass get swished up down there, and it goes and it swishes around your balls, and it makes your balls smell.
I get it too, because it's like, especially if you're taking like a nice load, you got all the doo-doo steam inside the bathroom. You ever see somebody they took a shit so bad that they actually like rose the temperature in the bathroom? Like, damn, it's one like
up in that
inside your body. But now here's the key to that. Got a courtesy flush. Every time something falls out your butt, you flush immediately. Are you a courtesy flusher, or do you let all your doo-doo just marinate in a stew and just like live inside your filth? You're supposed to courtesy flush, and you're supposed to courtesy wipe too.
Courtesy wipe? Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess that takes out on the amount that you have to wipe.
Flush wipe, and then you know what I'm saying. If you don't have a rag, you roll up some paper, you put some water on it, you clean your ass with the water, you roll up some paper again, you dry it off, and then you're all set. You don't need to take no damn shower, you shitty baby.
The worst thing is you don't be knowing how much toilet paper you need to use to get your butt clean, especially if you're like working, you're like at work and you take a shit, and then you got to figure out, because you can't just get the butt hole, you have to get the sides.
You gotta get the sides,
the walls.
And you got to get in there a little bit, like at least like one finger segment. You got to get up in there and scoop that out, man.
Because the worst thing is right when your butthole itches.
Yeah, you scratch it, then you smell your fingers, or it gets on your fingernails. You're like, oh, whatever.
That's why we need more bidets. We need more bidets in America.
Yo, when did we come to Joey Diaz podcast all of a sudden? It's disgusting.
No, this isn't Joey. This is real life. We're talking real
got
shit.
the shit next to your nuts. You want to get inside there and clean your ass. You cocksucker motherfucker. When you're doing the stars of debt, and you got to get that bidet to splash inside your nutsack. Like, he's so gross.
You sound like a wrestler. You don't sound like Joey Diaz.
I do sound like him. You got to go back and listen to him, man. Stop hating.
I was just listening to him yesterday.
Welcome to church, motherfucker.
Nah, he's
Oh,
Cuban.
man.
He's Cuban Italian.
I want to meet him, man. I really do, man. Once it opens up, I'm going to be traveling to LA. I'm not going to move there just yet, but I will be periodically traveling there.
Yeah, you should move. You should move to LA when you have a place to live.
Yo, you already got me. You told me you got me once everything pop off. You said this shit. I told you I got $500 for you up front. What's good?
You got how much?
500.
500,000?
What? I wish.
I thought you said 500,000.
I said I got $500 for you.
Man, you better bump that shit up to 800.
That includes everything?
Includes everything. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I can make this beneficial for me.
You getting 800, motherfucker? You wasn't getting that before.
I mean, I have a job, so yeah, but 800 extra?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So this is the thing. You can never bring any ugly chicks to my house.
Yo, if anything,
those are the rules.
I'm bringing one for me and I'm bringing one for you. That's how I do. I put my homies on.
Yeah, but all the chicks you get are ugly.
You never, man. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie.
So no ugly chicks are allowed in my house.
I agree with that. All right, well, but what if I'm going through a dry spell though? Like, yo, bruh, shit rough.
No. Absolutely not.
I gotta bring this Mexican prostitute with missing teeth.
No.
But she got a big booty though.
We're not close enough to Mexico.
Hey, y'all got Mexicans in LA.
Yeah, because California used to be Mexico.
Yo, you know what's funny? When I went to Hollywood, I was not impressed by the women at all. That shit was highly underwhelming.
No, to be honest with you, I miss East Coast women.
Yo, New York got the baddest chicks. It's a melting pot. A lot of mixed breed and freaking Ethiopians and shit. Indians, like, you know, it's just beautiful. LA was just all square body SpongeBob Mexican chicks that look like they from Peru with the flat fan face.
Where'd you stay? East LA? What part of East?
Actually, I stayed in Inglewood.
Inglewood got some bad women.
Yeah, but I wasn't hanging in Inglewood. I was hanging in Hollywood by the comedy clubs. We went by the we visited the Hollywood Stars. I took a picture like of 300 of them shits. After there's so many of them, we had to do that. We had to do it like for 2 days. Did
you go to the Buffalo Wild Wings by the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Nah. We went to we did Carl's Jr. We did Fat Burger, In-N-Out Burger, and what's the Polo Loco or some shit?
Pollo Loco?
Yeah, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That place is delicious, bro.
Yeah, I like Pollo Loco.
That's some freaking. And then we did Roscoe's.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
Yeah, we did Roscoe's too. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
good.
Black owned.
Yeah,
Pollo Loco's all right, but Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
Yeah. You know your shit is gangster like when you're a security guard at a breakfast shop.
Yeah, they always have security at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles because they don't want no one getting fucked up.
Niggas be fighting over chicken. That shit is ridiculous to me, man.
I mean, I don't think anyone's really fought at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
You know where they fight a lot at for years? IHOP. When it was 24 hours. Yo, if you just YouTube, let's see if you can find something.
Oh, and Waffle House.
And Waffle House, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they used to fuck people. They used to fuck people up at Waffle House.
Cause it's like, yo, when you like mix like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, mixed with niggas, liquor and hunger. That's what you got, bro.
Waffle House is where all the strippers go after their shift's done.
Oh, yo, you know what? It's so many fights. I'm not even gonna play this shit. It's too many. Let me see. There's a fight breaks down IHOP a year ago. Oh, I understand. It says video might be inappropriate.
Wait, are you gonna share it?
Yeah, I'm about to say shit right now. Hold on. Damn.
I need to get I need to plug up my iPad.
Hold on. This shit is annoying. Share screen. I'm sharing it right now. Yo, for some reason they changed the share screen. It shit looks different now for whatever reason, but fuck it. Can you see that?
This guy's talking to the white man, huh?
Yeah. He's angry.
Sorry. What does this guy even
What do you
say?
think they're saying?
He said, yo, man. Bitch, nigga. Yo, it was my day.
Yo, we got the last strawberry cheesecake pancake, son.
He was like, it was my day to smash your wife.
No, he's like, yo. He's like, yo, I really wanted those strawberry cheesecake pancakes.
Yo, he look like he looks like the rapper Kim.
I'll be back.
He looks like Denzel from Training Day. He's like, yo. On my mother, on my father, and on my grandmother, I will beat the shit out of you. If you don't give me oh shit! Yo, I will slap the shit out of you if you don't give me those cheesecake.
Yo, you know what? You gotta be careful.
I need you to back up.
You know why? The motherfuckers be knowing MMA, man.
Oh, it's the Disneyland fight.
Oh, you wanna watch it?
Did you see the Disneyland fight?
Yeah, I saw it. But they was all family.
I know.
He gay as hell. Look at his hands. He like this. I'm about to punch you like.
So she just pushed the stroller just off.
How you gonna fight at Disneyland?
Like, nah, not at Disneyland. Come on now.
Oh, he punched the bitch.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Hey, no security.
Mickey Mouse was.
Yeah, they all family.
Mickey Mouse was like, "There goes the neighborhood." That's why we don't allow darkies in that neighborhood. He's like, Mickey Mouse is like, Minnie, call the police.
Stupid ass bitch. Yeah, that dude definitely gay. He got no hands.
Come on, let me have my paper.
Oh no, the mom showed up in the.
Yo, what's the admission to be at Disney?
It's $100 and some dollars.
Would you pay $100 and some dollars to do some bullshit like that? Oh, she just fell out.
His mama got knocked out. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Mama.
Hey, how come it's like jumpy?
You got what you want? Let's go, mama. You got what you want? Get the fuck out my house.
Yo, how come it's jumpy?
He's not really punching hard though. He's like open hand hitting.
No, he shouldn't be. He's smacking women. He should not be doing that.
That's how you gotta do it. You gotta smack these bitches.
Shut the fuck up. He ain't even fight the dude.
You gotta smack these. She kinda cute right there though.
What's up?
Yes, ma'am. Where's she at?
And the mama's hanging on for dear life.
What's happening?
Y'all got me fucked up.
Oh damn, she just hit him with the bottle.
You fired on my motherfucking bitch. Put your hands on my bitch, nigga.
Hands went up the mouth.
Just in front, everybody. Just in front, everybody. Man, that family can't go to Disneyland ever again.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll make her wifey. I'll make that your wifey right there on the left.
You hit my mother.
Oh, now you hit her now. I thought they was friends.
Yo.
Man, he beat my stop beating my woman.
Yo, and he tried to see he's a punk.
Hey, don't touch my woman. You gonna hit my girl. I'm mad about that. Now I gotta go see him in court.
Next time, she was at
They're
Disney.
choking him out now. He's just swinging on everybody.
I wonder if they stay the rest of the day.
They got him some wires later on. Yo, security, man.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse was like, that's what we don't have Negroes in our neighborhood. Mickey Mouse was like, somebody needs to call the police.
That's your first impression, man. Put it in your act.
Minnie, call the police. Goofy, call the cops.
Yo, I want to see some more fights. Man.
Oh God!
You about to hit?
Hey, what up, Crip? Y'all got me fucked up out here.
Get in the restaurant. That's what's wrong. They didn't do nothing to him. I think because it was all
the
famous.
Disneyland cops don't have any jurisdiction on anybody, so.
What's this fight right here? What's going on?
What did I say?
Is this where our channel become, man?
I don't want to watch any more quick fights. I'll watch about this.
I want to see. I'll stop. I like when I see the bully lose. I love that shit.
I need to pull up my phone.
Oh man, yo! So have you been all these protests going on throughout the U.S.? Have you partaken of anything?
Yeah, I observed one on Saturday by Mid-Wilshire over by my office. So I observed that for like an hour. It was pretty peaceful up until the cops showed up. But what's weird about that protest is it went up to a place called The Grove, which is actually up the street from where my office is. And people started like, The Grove is a mall close by Beverly Hills.
Right.
And people started like looting and spray painting it and stuff. And there's this video that actually came out. There's this video that came out that actually showed like a white girl was spray painting Black Lives Matter on a Starbucks.
Yeah, I saw that video. We should show it.
And a white woman was like, yo, like fucking, if you keep doing that, they're gonna think we did it. And the girl was like, don't tell us how to express ourselves. You know, they don't give a fuck about us, so you shouldn't give a fuck. Don't police how we express ourselves. And the woman was like, yo, if you ain't black, then don't like do stuff for Black Lives Matter. Like if a black person's telling you, hey, that's not a good look, you should listen to them if you claim you like Black Lives or you support Black Lives.
Right,
which I agree with.
Yeah, definitely.
So on Sunday, but look, I used to do protests when I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean only like a few years ago when Black Lives Matter really started to have an upswing after Trayvon, after Michael Brown and all that stuff. Yeah, this is the video right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it right now.
Hey, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please, I want you to know this is not. Don't police people's way of expressing themselves. This is not a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that when. They don't care about you guys. They don't care about us. They don't care about right, but y'all doing that for us, and we didn't ask you to do that. Listen. Don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this, and black people didn't do it. There's a black person, but they want you. We did. If we wanted you to do it, we would have asked. They not gonna show y'all faces when they see that on their children. They gonna blame that on us. Y'all are part of the problem.
She fine too.
So don't spray it. Check them just like that. Do not.
There's other ones too. Like somebody was trying to hand out some bricks and they fucking caught him and shit. Hold up. Black protesters stops bricks. But no, that's some real shit though. You know, because a lot of the rioting and stuff like that, sometimes it's like white provocateurs causing like their own city to be destroyed and shit, man. You know what I mean?
Well, it's weird because it's like, look, we thank you guys for your support. We thank you guys for your support and stuff, but it's getting to a point where, yo, white people can't be leading the charge because a lot of y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing.
That, and then a lot of them, they're not sincere about it. They just want the chaos.
And a lot are also not sincere. So it's like, yo, like follow when it comes to like Black lives and stuff, like follow our lead. Like don't take it upon yourself to be vigilantes because nobody's going to do anything to you. Even if you get arrested, you'll get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a comic, he went missing the last couple of days. Fortunately, he just was found, but he disappeared and we didn't know where he was. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
Hey, I'm going to restart my Instagram live real
quick.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'll back out. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, but they've been having protests in various cities. They had the one in Hartford was like 3 days ago. Today they did New Britain. I think they're doing West Hartford tomorrow. So basically, anywhere I'm doing Instacart, I just try to avoid those cities so I don't get stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, join my live.
Yeah, I'm about to right now.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those things is we're trying our best to bring awareness to Black Lives and Black Lives Matter. We're trying to uproot the system. We're trying to uproot the system. We're trying to get rid of systemic racism. We're trying to get rid of a system that's oppressed us for more than 400 years. So like so if you're like a white ally and you're doing something that's detrimental to the Black cause, you're not fucking helping. So like if a Black person tells you, says, look, don't do this, you're bringing reproach onto our movement. Listen. You know what I mean? Actually listen and don't get selfish. You gonna join my live?
Yeah, I'm looking for you right now. My bad. I had to back out and come back in. I'm doing it right now. And I think like a lot of white folks are just guilty. They have white guilt in general. So now they're like going, they see this whole movement as a way to prove to everybody, look, I'm not racist. I'm fighting the cause just like you guys are.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, save it. It's use your white privilege to uproot the system. Exactly. And I'm going to be frank with you. I'm going to be as frank as I can be. There have been a lot of white people who are dealing with white guilt. That they speak their piece, they give a message, and then they have a racist white relative. They have a racist relative that comes in and says something fucked up on their page. And they don't stand up to them. They don't stand up to them. They're like,
that's how it really starts. Because it's like, we're not in the same rooms as these people. We don't live with white people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it has to start inside those homes. Like the people that really aren't racist, that are living with suspected racists, they got to start calling them out. And I just think with the protests happening worldwide and everybody screaming Black Lives Matter, I really think things are going to change, man. It's inevitable. It has to change because too many people are calling it out right now. You know what I mean? Even though there's a lot of conspiracy theories in other countries, like I think New Zealand and Spain and shit, other Black people were getting killed with knees on their neck. Like they said, it all happened within the same day. Different, almost like it was coordinated. I don't know how true that is. I listen to a lot of Young Pharaoh. That motherfucker's deep. He goes into all this conspiracy shit. I don't go as far as he does, but they say George Soros has a lot to do with it potentially. He's the one that funds Antifa. He's the one that funds all these groups because he profits off of the chaos.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that make money off war.
Yeah. Facts.
And it's been that way. It's been that way for a very long time. But what's the sad part about it is that the sad part about it is there's always going to be casualties.
Of course.
There's always going to be casualties, but capitalism is literally a part of the system that I'm talking about uprooting. Because for example, today Trump gave a speech, and the first thing he said concerning George Floyd, he said, "I think George Floyd will be happy looking down from heaven that America."
Did he really say that though?
Yeah, he said it.
He said,
I'll show it to
I
you.
think George Floyd will be happy if he looks down from heaven. He'll see unemployment amongst the blacks are the lowest that it's been in so many years. I can't see him saying that. You know why? Because unemployment is the worst right now. It's like 40 million unemployed.
No, but Trump is a retarded narcissist.
I have to see that quote for myself.
I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Because it doesn't make, and he probably said it, but it doesn't make sense because like actually unemployment is at its worst since the 1920s. Maybe before all this shit popped off, unemployment was actually at a better rate. But
I think you're giving Trump more credit than he deserves.
No, I'm not giving him no credit. What I'm saying is I have to see that quote for myself before I believe it. That's all. I'm not giving him any credit at all. But I don't just because somebody said something or whatever. I gotta see that because it doesn't.
Well, I'm going to show you that.
Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense with people are unemployed right now. So
everything that Trump says doesn't make sense because he's crazy.
But that one is so blatant. You know what I mean? That shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like
when has Trump said something that's not ridiculous?
I don't know, man. That motherfucker always saying some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff he says, it gets misinterpreted too, though. But
all right, well let's see.
I'm not the type like it's like this thing in the black community. You have to hate this motherfucker 100% every single thing he does. And
let's. I'm not. We're gonna watch the video right now.
I don't have a myopic way of thinking like that. I don't think like that, man.
We're gonna watch the video right now.
Yeah.
After this advertisement.
Like, why would he talk about the economy now, though? Like, the economy is fucked up right now. That's dumb.
You have to dominate the streets. You can't let what's happening happen. It's called dominate the streets. You can't let that happen in New York where they're breaking into stores and all of the things. And by the way, hurting many small businesses. You can't let it happen. Equal justice under the law must mean that every American receives equal treatment in every encounter with law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed. They have to receive fair treatment. Law enforcement, they have to receive it. We all saw what happened last week. We can't let that happen. Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for everybody. It's a great day for everybody. This is a great day in terms of equality, but we want to get.
Yeah, he said nothing about the economy. You see what I'm saying?
A great tribute. What we're announcing today is a tremendous tribute to equality. We're bringing our jobs back. When we had our tremendous numbers and when we had just prior to the China plague that floated in, we had numbers the best in history for African Americans.
Before him, but that's true though. That's not a lie. That's true. People had jobs left and right before the shit popped off, but he wasn't bragging about the economy now. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said I had to watch that for myself before I made a judgment on it. He wasn't bragging about it now. He was saying before COVID, like everybody knows that. Like jobs was definitely up. That's a fact, man. And he said he said Floyd is proud looking down because a lot of awareness is as far as Black Lives Matter. A lot of awareness is being brought up. You understand?
Mo, are you watching the video or are you talking?
He ain't gonna say nothing else. Like I pretty much know I get it. But you gotta let it play. But I can't hear it though. It's frozen. I can't hear you at all now. That shit is crazy. I can't hear you on. Hold on. Oh shit. Yo. Say something. Oh, that's weird. Everything just froze up on me. No, it wasn't. I heard what he said. I heard everything that he said. I heard when he talked about yeah. Yeah, I heard him. I heard all of it. I heard what he said. I heard exactly what he said. But it wasn't he wasn't bragging about the economy right now, though. No, I'm not. No, I wasn't trying to give him benefit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna like push a false narrative though. Like Holmes, he wasn't bragging about the economy. Like you said that he was bragging about the economy right now. He didn't. That's not what was said at that particular moment. That's all. That's why I said to watch for myself. Oh my! All right, we can run it back. Yeah, no, oh shit. Oh yeah. Do So come back in though. That's just gay. I'm rocking solo right now. I'll play it again. I'll play the video myself, you know. And I'll see. Yeah, I'll look for it. So what it says, Trump. What is it called? Trump channels. Trump. George Floyd speech. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll listen to it again. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm not, no man. Like, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, yeah, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not going to just like, here's some shit that's false, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got no problem with trashing this motherfucker, but I'm not gonna make some shit up, though. Like, come on, man. I don't do that. I don't get down like that, yo. I heard what he said, but I'll listen again.
Equal justice under the law must mean that every American receives equal treatment in every encounter with law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed. They have to receive fair treatment from law enforcement. They have to receive it. We all saw what happened last week.
Trying to get back in?
We can't let that happen. Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for everybody. This is a great day for everybody. This is a great, great day in terms of equality.
Anything that Trump says, yo.
It's really what our
like,
Constitution requires, and it's what our country is all about.
Like, that shit is corny.
I just want to finish by saying, to save the economy, we passed several pieces of critical legislation totaling many trillions of dollars, meaning three.
I couldn't care less, to be honest with you.
We're set up to do more if we want. I think we should, because we.
I'm not defending them, but I'm not going to make up some shit either, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Dominant.
Just
for many years, as a
like you don't like somebody,
bystander, but somebody that loved government, somebody that loved this.
No, like, are you back on? What the fuck? Oh, okay. No, it's not. I cannot like somebody, but just because somebody's like, yeah, I send it to you on in your inbox. Yeah, it's there. I don't. That dude, I'm indifferent. I think he's funny, and that's it. Like, it doesn't affect my life like whatsoever. I don't get caught up. Hold on, I don't get caught up in like politicians and the shit that I really couldn't get.
But you call women bitches. I don't understand.
I don't call women bitches. I call bitches bitches.
like
But hold up.
You're back.
Are you back? You want to watch it again? Let's try to dissect why people are outraged.
Country, I would watch and start.
Run it back.
Equal justice under the law must mean that every American receives equal treatment in every encounter with law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed. They have to receive fair treatment from law enforcement. They have to receive it. We all saw what happened last week. We can't let that happen. Hopefully, George is looking down right now and saying, there's a great thing that's happening for our country.
All right, pause that.
There's a great day for him. It's
Now,
a great day for...
What do you think he means that by... shit, I fucked up, man.
Country.
What do you think he meant by that when he said that's a great thing for our country? What, like, at that moment, what do you think he meant by that?
When he says equality? Play it again. Play that part again, right? When he
Under
says,
the law happened last week. Fair treatment. With law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed, they have to receive fair treatment from law
my bad.
enforcement. They have to receive it. We all saw what happened last week. We can't let that happen. Hopefully, George is looking down right now and saying, there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for...
Great day. What is great? What's a great thing for this country? He said we need fair treatment. We don't have fair treatment. So he's like, we need fair treatment. It's a great thing that's happening here. What the fuck is great? What are you saying?
I think, listen, and this is my interpretation, and I could be wrong. I think the fact that awareness is being brought and people are protesting and people are starting to call that shit out, I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That the fact that people are protesting, that's my interpretation. That's just the way I interpret it. Because it's kind of like
Trump. But the thing about it is Trump. He's not consistent.
Yeah.
Because on Twitter, he has a whole different voice on Twitter. Like during the riots and during the protests and stuff, he says when you start, he on Twitter, he literally said, I'm gonna start sending National Guards. If these and he said, if you start looting, we're gonna start shooting.
We're gonna start shooting. Yeah, he did. He did say that.
He keeps saying things. He keeps saying things on Twitter that is provide. He keeps denouncing the riots. He keeps denouncing the protests. He supporting. He supports law enforcement on his Twitter.
Yeah.
He's saying there's a lot of good people. So on Twitter, he's saying something totally different
than what he's saying
what he's saying in the speech. So he has a scripted speech.
Yeah.
And then he's saying
somebody just said that too. That is scripted. Yeah.
Yeah. He has a scripted speech that he's saying something that's not even the same as what he's been saying on Twitter.
Right.
Not even close to the same thing. And I'm not yelling at you, by the way.
No, I know. You're passionate. I know.
Not even close. Not even close to the same.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's saying law enforcement has to treat everyone equal. George Floyd should be happy. With what?
Right. He should have made a distinction.
Shit.
Like
You're
at
not
that point,
saying anything.
Yeah, I hear you. Like I just like that's just the way I interpret it. You know what I'm saying? Be happy that because awareness is being brought. People are protesting around the world. Everybody's screaming Black Lives Matter. Attention is brought. That's a good thing.
But Trump doesn't give a fuck about that.
That's just how I interpret it.
He's full of so much shit.
But I don't.
Trump doesn't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter.
It's like,
the only reason that Trump is able to say what he says and sleep at night is because Trump has probably had people killed in his career. Yeah. He's an old New York dude that's associated with the mob.
Like you see how passionate you are about him. Like I don't give a fuck about him like that. The dude is so unimportant to my life. Like that shit is ridiculous. Like whether I like this dude or I don't, it's not gonna. I'm still in my fucked up situation at home, though. You know what I mean? Like
what's funny about that? Because I had another friend. Look, I had another friend who had the same attitude, and he was a black guy, and he defended Trump a little bit because he's one of those guys that doesn't like to follow the masses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if a bunch of people are jumping down Trump's throat people are like, he's like, oh yeah, well, you shouldn't talk about him because X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, you know what's interesting about my friend?
What's that?
He was homeless. He was homeless. And it's like, bruh, like I understand that you wanna defend Trump's right to be who he is and shit.
Yeah.
But he ain't helping you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you're still homeless. You're still suffering. You're still poor. I'm
not in any shape, form, or fashion defending that motherfucker at all. But if something don't make sense, you know what I'm saying, or if I interpret it my way, regardless of if everybody sees something one way, if that's how I feel, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like, yo, don't say this about Trump. But I'm like, he ain't say that. Just like the whole drink bleach. He didn't tell nobody to drink bleach. They try to spit like I don't like. That's your enemy. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying people that hate him. That's your enemy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't gotta create false things. He says he puts his foot in his mouth enough times without you having to make his own. Yeah, you don't have to make shit up though. To add to
I
it.
agree, and I 100% agree with you on that. I 100%.
That's just annoying to me.
False narratives are not good for anybody.
That's all I'm saying. And then, but the thing is, if I say something, oh, you're defending Trump, I'm like, no, I'm not. It's just that's bullshit. It's just like if Barack Obama, the savior, said some wrong shit, I would call that shit out too.
Well, yeah, on the flip side, I'm calling it out too, but I'm just saying it's like
that's all I'm saying. Yo, listen, he's pig-headed. Matter of fact, I made a video recently. I was like, I said if Trump bothers so many people and causes so much civil unrest with his presence of being in our office, then maybe it's time for a change. I made a whole 10-minute video.
It is time for a change.
Yeah, I made a video. Like, I mean, I'm not. We're both witnesses. I voted before. I voted for Obama. But we're both ex-witnesses, so I'm not really into the voting and stuff like that. But I can see him being in that position bothers so many fucking people, and it just causes so much unrest. It's time to change somebody else. But then who's the next option? Joe Biden?
Look,
that motherfucker racist too.
Look, I've had enough. I've had enough of Trump. I've had enough of them.
No, I feel you. I feel like
I've had enough of this dude.
He's
like
legal.
Before, it was like, okay, well, he's kind of goofy and he says stuff and he's racist, whatever. But at this point, like I've had enough of this.
I feel like you know how like Barack carried himself. He was cool, calm, and collected, or collective, as hood niggas would say. But and you just always had like a calm demeanor about himself, and he always said the right things at the right time. I think that's something that a president should have. You know, like as far as just like shooting from the hip and not really paying attention. And not guarding your tongue. That's a poor thing. But that's one thing that people love about Trump. The people that love him, the fact that he does shoot from the hip and just says whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and most of those people that love Trump are ugly.
Is it Kardashian a Trump supporter? Kim K?
I don't know.
That's a fine Trump supporter though. Yo, you know for a fact, if a chick had a Nazi tattoo on her back, but she looked and was built like Kim K, you'd be like, yo, I'm about to fuck this racist bitch.
You're about to smash, but she has a Nazi swastika. You're looking down and you see it right above her butt cheeks.
You ever see Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
Great movie. Remember at the end where the guy, the main boss, came up with a diabolical plan to make he was the one that killed Hitler, and then he was like, and you can arrest me now. I think I made a bingo. So he's like, and then Brad Pitt, there's only one thing. I have to carve this Nazi sign in your forehead.
Yeah.
So you gotta like jism on her back with a Nazi symbol.
I mean,
yo, how come the talk always goes sexual? Is that my fault?
Probably.
Yeah, but I definitely made a video on YouTube of saying that it's time to make a change, man. It's time to get him the fuck out of here. Because but it just sucks that the Democratic candidate is so boo-boo cheeks, man. Holmes was like, yo, if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. Like, how could you say some shit like that?
Well, you see, the problem with Joe Biden is Joe Biden's one of those old white guys that hung out with white guys. He's one of those guys that hung out with black people. You know when you hang out with like old black dudes that were like hip back in the day, and they always try to tell stories about being the only white guy somewhere. And it has nothing to do. He'll be like, yo, I was hanging out at the pool, white guy here. And it's like, nigga, like, just tell the story. No one gives a fuck. You're
Like,
I was
Bernie Sanders,
the only white guy. It's like, man, shut
that's
up.
the thing. Bernie was supposed to be the savior. Like, why did Bernie quit again?
Well, because Bernie's not really like a capitalist. All right, you can get rid of Trump's ugly face. I want to see.
Oh yeah, my bad. And then like Hillary. Well, they theorized that something's going to happen where Joe Biden is going to drop out the race, and then Hillary's going to replace him on some last second shit right before it goes down. So I don't know. We'll see, man. Like I see how he bothers people. The fact that he bothers people bothers me. He doesn't bother me personally. But the fact that people are bothered by him, that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like having so many people just going all crazy and all this negative speech and shit like that. Just in general, fuck our president. Like no other. I've never heard of any other country that bashed their commander in chief as much as like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bad feeling. That's a fucked up ass feeling. So maybe it's time to get him out of there. You know what I mean? I'll be the first to say that shit, yo. All day.
Yeah, it's definitely time.
Yeah, but the thing is,
it's definitely.
And he pretty much, I think he's not doing a great job as far as COVID was one thing, but as far as the riots, the things that he's saying and how he's conducting himself. He's not really doing a great job as a leader. You know what I mean? You're supposed to, if you're at the top of the office, if you're the main guy, you're supposed to have like a calm to put the people at ease with how you present yourself. And it's like real nasty. Like I'm gonna shoot the protesters. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And you shouldn't be doing. Like I get it. Like you don't want as far as you want to deter opportunists from being on some bullshit and hurting small businesses. I totally get that. But it's a way that you present it. It's a way that you say that to separate those two factions. And he blurs the lines a little bit, or not a little bit, but he blurs the lines when he speaks concerning that situation. Like he need a writer. He needs you to write his speeches, man. That's the thing. But he's so ego driven, and he is funny off the cuff and shit. That he's been doing this his whole life. I don't need a script. Like let me just go up and freestyle.
Let me just go freestyle and say the shit I've always been saying. Yeah. Niggas. Oh, Mr. President, you can't say that. Like his people were always like, yo, Mr. President, this is all you have to do. Just go out, give your speech, and don't say the N-word. That's it. Don't go left, don't go
and he's
right.
Like this. I would just like to say I feel very deeply. You know what? Screw this.
Yeah, he's one of those egotistical. He's one of those egotistical shits that thinks it's cool to just like have notes. To be like, you know what? I had these notes, but and he tosses them out. He's like, I don't need these notes because I am one of the greatest speech givers. I can just fly off the cuff because I am really good at it.
I'm just having some.
I came up with an idea for a movie. I came up with an idea for a movie about a guy.
Photos of my ex-girlfriend. That's one ex, long time ago.
Oh, man, it was a long time ago. You have pictures.
Yeah, there's another one.
Why do you have printed pictures of your ex?
Because that's when I got them back in the days and shit.
Man, you got Polaroids. This
is another one I had back in the day. Oh shit, I can't see. That's another one.
Is that a picture y'all at prom?
Nah, we was at a party. We was at a bar or some shit. And this is when I met. Well, I can show y'all this one on the main one. This is where I met Pinky. See me, my hands is clutching her booty cheeks.
Pinky, the porn star?
Yeah. Yo, I show for the IG people too. You know how much this picture cost me?
A left nut.
The picture cost me $20, but the entry to get into the club when she was there, $60. So that cost me $80 for a picture. $80. And it was a gay club on top of that. It was mad gays. It was mad gay dudes there to see. They was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna take a picture with Pinky. Like, yes, like.
You know that was you. You know that was you. That was you. So basically I came up with an idea for a movie where it's a guy that has to clean up Trump's tweets before they go out on the Twitter.
Yeah.
And the movie starts out where he's going to be an intern for Hillary Clinton. So he's like an IT intern, but then like Trump gets elected, and then they have to give him a job title. So him and another team, they're like in a war room, and they're fixing his tweets while Trump is like tweeting, and like they have to do it so fast so that they can avert like World War III. So like in the previews, it'll be like Trump in his bed tweeting, and they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta like save this." And then at the end, after he's done, they're like, "Yeah, everybody, we just prevented World War III." And then they all start clapping and cheering, and then they're like, "Yeah, we did it." And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, someone goes, "Oh shit, he's tweeting again!" And then they,
yo, that sounds like dope for a cartoon, like a little cartoon.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, as a cartoon, that's actually a pretty good fucking idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I gotta get going, but
yeah, that's all good.
Yo, guys, thank you for checking out this episode of The Light Skin Perspective. Make sure guys follow us on Instagram at LSPcast. Please keep following us and supporting us. You can you can send financial support if you want to our Cash Apps, $ mogizzle, GIZZLE, and $ Keenan Floyd. Also, make sure that you guys follow us on our personal Instagrams. At Dangerously Awkward is myself. And well, what's your Instagram?
Comedian Mo Green.
Mo Green. So that's right, guys. Follow us on our Instagram, LSPcast. Follow me, Dangerously Awkward. Follow Mo, Comedian Mo Green, and also like and subscribe to our YouTube.
Big ups to my man. Help me get this in together.
Podcast.
That's right, man. I'll let you. I'm gonna close them out with the music.
All right, y'all take care.
Be safe, Clinton. You know what I mean?
You too.
About to hit you with something.
Oh, Sunday. This Sunday, we coming back.
It's like this.
Oh yeah. This Sunday, we'll be back.
8 o'clock, we'll bring on a guest. I haven't figured out the guest yet. I actually got an idea, but I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. All right, peace.
Complected sweet like Twix. I might have to rewrite this. A million words couldn't describe this vibe she giving, but I'ma try to finish. Spit my words till my energy diminish. When she come around, I get chemically replenished. Keep me on point, she the remedy to send it. Beginning to the ending, I'ma keep it real, always real, never conceal. Whatever she desire, I'ma try to get it. If she committed, we gon' live it. How can I show you that I wanna hold you till the end of the world? I would go to just to reach you. 'Cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve. How can I show you that I wanna hold you till the end of the world? I would go to just to reach you. 'Cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve. Babe, let's make a date. Be at your doorstep 8:30. Wear the dress that caress your waist. Matching necklace, it has me breathless. City steam for some comedy. Spin to the rust for some poetry. Hip tie same for the martinis. It's so much to do, my boo in the beat. Black guy style, we can buy the jazz. Drinks on me, don't bring no cash. You don't have to ask, you deserve. It's all for you. You are worth how much worth? Let me describe your diamond raindrops from the sky. And my arms are open. I'ma catch you, precious, beautiful, luscious, special. You're the one, only one. Baby, I can't even front. Never be a number two. You for me for you. I'm the one you should see. We can make a unity. All my love you deserve. You're the one, only one. Baby, I can't even front. Never be a number two. You for me for you. I'm the one you should see. We can make a unity. All my love you deserve. How can I show you that I wanna hold you till the end of the world? I would go to just to reach you. 'Cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve. How can I show you that I wanna hold you till the end of the world? I would go to just to reach you. 'Cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve. How can I show you that I wanna hold you? To the end of the world I would go to, just to reach you, 'cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve. How can I show you that I wanna hold you? To the end of the world I would go to, just to reach you, 'cause you're worth it. All my love you deserve.
Hey, let's make a date, 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 yeah. Hey, let's make a date, let's make a date, let's make a date, let's make a date, let's make a date. I'll be at your doorstep 8:30.